So I recorded a little bit on Saturday. Today is Tuesday, and it was after my bike race, so I want you guys to see that. So let's do that right. Hey guys, what's up? So I just got done a really long bike ride. It was, I think, 65 miles, I believe. And if you guys know New Hampshire at all, you'll know Lake Winnipesaukee. And I biked around the whole thing with a bunch of my dad's friends. And it was really fun, really hard. It was the most aggravating, hurting, satisfying thing I have ever done. And I honestly was like this close to giving up like 3 or 4 times, but once I hit like the 30-40 mile mark, I knew I made it, because there's like 65 miles, so I only had like 15 to 20 left, so it was really fun. Had some problems. I fell over once. My chain fell off once. But I have an older bike, so I mean, you're gonna have problems. And that's the first time I ever used clipped-in pedals, which are not hard at all. It's just I couldn't get my foot out in time, because you have to like push it out and then it comes out. But I didn't record anything from it, which I'm okay with that, because it was kind of good to just ride and have fun, not worry about filming. But it was fun. So right now it's around 3:30, getting a very late start to the vlog. And I think we're having some of our friends over for dinner tonight. And then I'm gonna go well, before that I'll go in the hot tub and relax, because my thighs are all wicked tight and stuff, because before that I've only done 20 miles, and that took an hour and a half. We just did 65, which took 4 hours and 7 minutes, which is a long time to be biking, and that's biking, and when we stopped to take a break, the timer stopped. So, and then it started back up when you started going. So it was very fun, but it's a big accomplishment, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't do that, like, they do it every year, but I wouldn't do that, like, more than once a year, because it's a lot. And especially because I've never biked before like that, it is a lot for me to handle, but I'm glad I've done it. It was well worth it. I'm glad I didn't give up. And, so let's get started with today's vlog. So guys, I kind of just wanted to come on to talk to you guys for a minute and have real talk for a moment. And this bike ride, I know I've talked about it for a while, but this bike ride has meant so much to me, and it's such a big accomplishment. I don't know if you guys realize this, or if you guys have probably done something that you realized, like, if it's been getting up, working out, or fixing something, doing something, hanging pictures on the wall, being like, oh, I'm waiting to do these, and I've waited and waited, and finally you just do them. Or cleaning your room, something on that idea. This bike ride was one of those accomplishments that I'm so happy with, because it was something that I was like, I just want to do it. I want to do it. I have to do it. And my dad will tell you, when I get something in my head and I want it, I get it. I told my dad, now I'm not trying to be like, oh, all snarky and stuff, but I work, I pay for my own things, but I don't know how to explain this, but I told my dad 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, whatever it was, my whole life I've been telling my dad, I want a horse. And where we used to live, you couldn't really have a horse. You could, but it was not really a good situation, because there was no like trainers around or riding lessons. And I knew zero about horses. So I told my dad, I want a horse, and he said, if you work at a horse farm, you can get a horse. More in detail, but that's the rough outline of it. And it's just, I can't explain it, but it just all fell into place. And when we moved up here, a lot of commotion happened. But I found the greatest horse farm, in my opinion, in the world. It's awesome. I love working there. I love the atmosphere. And it's just a great atmosphere. Everybody's happy. Everybody works and they whistle and they're always happy. They're never really frustrated. I mean, we all get mad sometimes, but they're never really frustrated. And I worked there for a year. And then I got a horse. And I worked my butt off at other places, at the horse farm, everywhere. Learning, doing everything with horses, doing all this. And I got my horse. That was my dream. And when I want something, I get it. And I wanted a horse and I got it. It took 5 years, but I got a horse. My dad always says, good things come to those who wait. And I'm sure you've heard that before. But I just know, my dad always says that. And it's something that I don't live by, but when my dad says it, it reminds me. And like, I wanted a mountain bike. So I saved up the money. It cost da-da-da-da-da. I saved up the money. I went to the bike shop and said, I want a mountain bike that'll fit my needs, da-da-da-da. I'm going to ride road, I'm going to ride this. They found me the perfect mountain bike, and it took 2 weeks to come in, and they had the smaller version there that would only fit me for a year or so, because I'm almost 6 foot. I'm 5'11", I believe. And the doctor said I'm supposed to be 6'4". But anyways, it came in 2 weeks, and I'm so glad that I waited, and it was awesome. And like, this riding thing, I waited 2 months for it, and it doesn't sound like a lot. Like, that was my first big ride. That's 65 miles, and that's my biggest ride. And so, I wanted, like, it's back to that scenario where when I get something in my head, I want it or I get it. Like, I wanted a camera, and I have this 60D, Canon 60D. I wanted it because my cousin and I used to take photos, go out in the woods, go four-wheeling, find a spot, and take photos. And I wanted a nice camera, so I saved up and got it. It took me probably a year to save up because I was only 13 at the time. But I got the camera, and just remember, good things come to those who wait. So, sorry to go on a long speech thing, but I just wanted to tell you guys that good things come to those who wait. So, I showed you my room in, I think, my last vlog, which is where I currently am right now. And I added this, which is my Nerf wall. I don't have a lot of Nerf guns. I used to have a lot, but I got rid of them because I either modified them and they broke, or they just broke. But I put this up, and I got my dresser set up. I got that dresser set up. So this is one of my dressers, and I have a knife collection. I don't know if you guys, those are just random dishes that I have to bring down, but if you guys can read that, I'm missing one right here because I took the knife down, but it would go like that. And that says knives, which I think is pretty cool. So I just put like that. And then over here I have to hang this up. Those are just sitting there for now, but I have some sunglasses, random lamp that I'll probably plug in, and then my deodorant and cologne. That way I can just quickly get it. And my room has come together pretty well. So our company just arrived, so let's go see them. So my friends, shut up. So my friends Nate and Zach just got here. Well, they got here like a while ago, but we set up tree stands and a hunting cam because we're gonna go scouting for deers later on. Deer, not deers. And Nate wants to get a deer, and I want to get a deer this year. So
hey,
and that kid over there, but he doesn't count. Right there, he doesn't count. And Nate's playing with fire, which is never a good situation. We're going back to the trussel, or going to the trussel. There was already a trussel vlog. Going to the trussel and gonna do some flips. Hopefully do my first front flip off the trussel or back flip. And gonna bring the GoPro. Not gonna bring the DSLR because it's just too big of a pain to carry. But we'll see you there. So guys, right now I am out with my dad looking for cars again. Right now we're in the Model A, that's why it's so loud. Hopefully you guys can hear me alright. Hopefully the audio isn't too crappy. Haven't vlogged in the past few days, been so busy. And I just don't have the time to pull out the camera and edit and all that. And it's just, I want to guys, but it's a lot. And so today should be a good vlog. Hopefully I can finish it. May be short, but we'll see. Just went into that candy shop. We are actually going to pair up with them to sell candy apples in our gift shop. I got chocolate covered gummy bears, which are life. So now we're headed back on the road for car shopping, I think. So guys, we just came out of a consignment store that is closing right now, and we bought a bunch of hangers, and I mean a bunch. We bought 216 hangers. We'll never use that many, but if any break, we'll have hangers. Right there is 3 garbage bags filled full of hangers. And we're in the Model A, mind you, so we don't have a lot of room in here, but we're on our way home right now, and it's been a long day, boring day in the car, but it's been a good day out of the car. So those are all the hangers back there. So see you when we get home. So we just got to a restaurant. It's called the Green Ginger, which is right there. That's where my dad's walking. My mom is coming home from work right now, getting off the exit, which is over there a little bit. And we're gonna go to dinner, so that should be fun. Haven't had Chinese food in a while. I'm gonna scare the crap out of my mom. Ah!
Oh, you scared the bejesus out of me.
Currently in the Home Depot getting paint for our dump trailer and looking for something to put all my knives on the wall. Harley. Wiggle. As you can see, we just got home. I think we're going in the hot tub. Ready for the hot tub. Just got out of the hot tub. Gonna call it a night for tonight. Got a lot done, and I got my screens made for my t-shirts, and that should be pretty cool. So our gift shop should be done in a month, give or take. But this is an exciting journey, and can't wait to see what my t-shirt journey holds. And see you guys tomorrow. Maybe a farm vlog, not sure, but if not, see you next time.